Reading from Bhagavad Gita, this chapter 9, text 27. I repeat, chapter 9, text 27. Yat karoshi yat ashnasi, yat karoshi dadasi, yat tapasyasi, yat vishwamadarpanam. Please repeat. Yat karoshi yat ashnasi, yat juhosi dadasi, yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushvamadarpanam. Yat karoshi yat ashnasi, yat juhosi dadasi, yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushvamadarpanam. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer or give away, and whatever austerities you perform, do that for Samakunti as an offering to me. Purport. Thus, it is the duty of everyone to mold his life in such a way that he will not forget Krishna in any circumstance. Everyone has to work for maintenance for his body and soul together, and Krishna recommends herein that one should work for him. Everyone has to eat something to live. Therefore, he should accept the remnants and footsteps offered to Krishna. Any civilized man has to perform some ritualistic ceremonies. Therefore, Krishna recommends do it for me. And this is called Archana. Everyone has a tendency to give something in charity. Krishna says, give it to me. And this means that all surplus money accumulated lies in furthering the Krishna consciousness movement. Nowadays, people are very much inclined to meditation and process, which is not practical in this age. If anyone practices meditating on Krishna 24 hours a day, by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra around these beings, is surely the greatest meditator and the greatest yogi, as substantiated by the 6th chapter of the Gita. Om Tatsat. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunnavari Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you. The Lord Jagannath, Balaram, and Subhadra temple. Here, Krishna is making a statement that most of us don't like to hear. Give everything to me, do for me, work for me. Yat karoshi, yat ashnasi, yat yosi, tadasi, yat tapassisi, kaunteya, tat purusha madarpana. How selfish Krishna is, how egocentric he is. Why is he talking like this? Nobody talks like this in this world. I am the center of everything. Give everything to me. Isn't it? Sounds very odd at first reading. Okay, then whom else will you give it to? It's for me, not for you, Krishna. I want it. I want to be the center of everything. And that is why I come here. How will I give it to you? And you are saying you are the center. Everything should be given to you. Diametrically opposite to what we know and what we are cultured to do. So you want to call the culture in this world. So a selfish motive, a desire to be in the center, a desire to be glorified, a desire to be the receiver of every gift possible, is what is the great desire springing in the breasts of human beings all the time. But to change that completely and make Krishna the center is what is Krishna's advice. So it looks like a very tough climb. It's a difficult thing to do. But if you do that, you will get everything you want, you will become very happy. It's not like what you think. That is assured by Krishna. What we naturally think is, no, I want to be the center. I must get it. But that's exactly what will happen to you if you make Krishna the center. You become very happy. So, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad, Bhakta Prahlad, he gives a beautiful example in the Bhagavad. He said, if you spend time, money, energy, and beautify your face, you will only look beautiful. If you look in the mirror, you will see that you are become more beautiful. In the same way, if you serve Krishna, if you follow his instructions, it is you who is going to benefit. This understanding should be properly there at the central piece of our Krishna consciousness and our religious life or material life. And how is it that I benefit by offering everything to Krishna? That is the whole understanding of bhakti. You are the beneficiary. By offering to Krishna, you become the beneficiary. Bhoktaram yajnatavasam sarvaloka maheshwaram supratam sarvabhutana yatmamam shantim rachati. Why does it look odd for you? Because I don't know who Krishna is. I don't know who God is. I don't know what my relationship is. I don't even know who I am. It looks very odd, these statements. But actually, when you don't know and you do, it becomes a sadhana. When you don't know and you do, it's a sadhana. But as you keep doing the sadhana, you slowly come to know. And as you come to know, you will be not feeling so bad about doing this. And the more you come to know, the more you slowly like Krishna, you will voluntarily do the Krishna. Why? To develop love for him. As we come to know, then we progress towards knowing fully. Because I know fully, I actually develop an attraction. And because I develop an attraction, I actually come to like. And when I come to like, and then I come to love. When I come to love, I'm happily giving voluntarily. So it is not at all difficult to understand this. Krishna making the final statement, move towards giving everything to me. You will benefit. How do I benefit? I develop my love for Krishna. If I develop my love for the supreme, absolute truth, what happens to me? All my anxieties go. I get to know who I am. I get to know the reality in this world. I get to know and I become happy by knowing. Because that is my original position. What is it? Mama Ivamsha Jiva Loke Jiva Buddha Sanatana. You see this happens. In the worldly life, when we are initially asked to do certain things, we have our own concerns, our reservations, and everything. But gradually, as we deeply understand, and we understand more and more, we know that these things are good for us. In ignorance, we think the opposite. To hear the advice of Krishna, he is saying, I actually am the person maintaining everything for you, giving all supplies to you. I've made all these arrangements for you, this material world, to accommodate your special material desire and to provide for it. So rightfully so, if you come to understand, you will think that yes, you have done so much for me, I should at least pay you something. Officially, at least I should give you something. It's not good to make you do so many things and not give you anything in return. That's what is religion. Religion means official returns, official contribution. I pay my taxes to the government. Why? They're giving me good roads, electricity, water, and there are a lot of things they are doing for keeping the public. There's participation. Everybody has to pay something so that the public facility is made available. It's not that I'm in love with the government, not in love with all the politicians who are now speaking here. I may not like, as long as I get my water and my clean air and my this thing, everything, I'll do what you want. I don't care. That is my stage now. But gradually, imagine I rise up, I become a public servant. I fight for cause. I do that, I do this, and then I stand for election. And the next 25 years, I become the chief minister. Then how is your concern increased from being a person who pays his taxes? Now you become something else completely different. Your understanding has increased, and you will actually contribute everything that you can. Why? Because your understanding is increased and your attachment for the country, for the state, for this, for that, and all increased. And you become patriotic, you're that, you're this. In the same way, it's a very crude example. In the same way as our understanding develops, we are happy to give to Krishna because you come to understand everything belongs to Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhu matas sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajate mam bhava samvita. Everything is coming from me, material and spiritual. One who understands this, he is intelligent. He is intelligent. And definitely you have to give something for all the facilities that are made and offered to you. Official payment. But the lover of Krishna does not make just an official payment. He makes a loving offering. He makes a loving offering. You don't even have to tell him to give. He gives voluntarily. He gives with great joy. He gives you great happiness. And he's saying, everything of mine is yours. I am yours. I am yours. So this is the stages you will see. If you start giving to Krishna as a sadhana, as a practice, as a duty, gradually you'll end up offering everything to Krishna. And it is not a loss for you. You will not be giving everything to Krishna unless you know it's a great gain for you. This is the understanding given of the Bhagavad Gita. It is not that because you are giving Krishna is serving. The government needs all access and so that they can, otherwise if you don't pay, they will not be able to make it. Many parts of the world people are suffering. Governments are not up to the mark, they are not able to perform. There is corruption, there is that, there is this, everything. It's not like that. Krishna doesn't need your payment. He can do even without it. Many don't pay, even acknowledge Krishna. But he doesn't need it. Actually, why does he say he needs it? I can develop a relationship with you. You can start developing a relationship with me by giving. Yat karoshi, yat ashnasi, yat juhosi, dadasi, yat tapasyasi, kaunte, yat tat purushvamadarpana. All our life we do all the time for me, for me, for me, for me, for me. The 12th chapter Krishna explains, so much for me all the time you are taking off. Can you give to me? I cannot give to you. Okay, at least can you give to your neighbor? Can you give to the Red Cross Society? Can you give to the, cry? Don't give to me, but can you give? At least don't give it to yourself. One stage is for me, for me, for me all the time. For you, I never give. For cannot give. Yat karoshi yadashnasi, I cannot. But something in between you can do. Not for me, not for you, but for somebody else. That I can think of. Sometimes when our devotees go and say we want to do something for the temple and all, so many people are doing. With devotion you offer. I am not saying what you're giving. I'm not saying what you're giving. Bhavagrahi Janardana. I'm saying your consciousness. I'm saying with what feeling you are giving. You may drop 1 lakh rupees in the hundi.
Right, Coimbatore, South Coimbatore. Aadhaar card तो है यार. Is a rent agreement. Photo passbook of running man. Photo passbook of running.
people think that what you cannot use, you should use in charity. You know that famous story I quoted to you many times. You know, Udai Koi Goitai Nama. In Bengali, they say Udai Koi. Koi means, the puffed rice. Koi means that red rice that is puffed up. It is used in all ceremonies, in the Homa, Yajna, and everything. We call it Nelpuri. This Brahmana, poor Brahmana, little stingy fellow, he was going for all the functions. Some little, they will call him, please see the Panchangam, tell us, do this little Homa here, Yajna here, he will do that, and he'll get donation, some banana, some coconut, anything. But in his house, family, he's got 3-4 children, he wants little extra income. So he was making this puri in his house, and he was packing it nicely, and he was coming in a basket with the puri. He said, after the program, will you buy some puri? Okay, I will take one packet like that. Buy. He'll have a big basket of puri, and as soon as you tell, you pack immediately 1, 2, 3 packets. And he's making free money. But he was very stingy. He was gathering the money, and he will never offer anything to the Lord. Puri he will offer to the Lord and distribute it. No. Everything is meant for selling and making money. Stingy. So he knows that he has to offer. Krishna has said, get karoshi, get ashnashi, whatever you eat, you should give to me. But he was reluctant about doing it. One day there was a big, windy weather. And it was very difficult way he was driving his cycle and coming, and all the puri and all he was carrying, and he was covering it with his veshti and tying it. Oh my gosh, it will fly up in the breeze. After 2-3 days, when he came, all of a sudden there was a gust of wind, and boom, all the puri went into the air. So immediately he thought, what he says, I never offered to the Lord anything. This is the best chance to go. Udai Koi Goitai Namaha. He said, flying puri, offer it to the Lord. Immediately. Anyway, it's going to go this. Anyway, the puri will fall. Who is going to pick up one by one and put it inside? So he said, before it falls, it is pure. It is in the air. He was very smart. Udai Koi, flying puri, I offer you to the Lord. Govindaya Namaha. See, it's not that I don't offer to the Lord. I do offer. All the whole basket I offer you. And I also distribute it. So, we say that when such charity comes, we say Udai Koi. Means this is Udai Koi charity. What is not wanted is being given. That is not the way to develop love for the Lord. That's not the way to develop. Sometimes the Lord at least that. What are you got? So the love, bhakti is the greatest important ever. The item, the commodity as such is not really important. Whatever I can afford, I will offer. But packing it with love for the Lord. This is the best I'm able to give you, my Lord. Please accept this. If you pray and if you offer your best, Krishna accepts it, blesses you with devotion, and you become happy because you become satisfied, and your love for Krishna grows. In this way, you will see we become enriched by serving the Lord. The beneficiary is you if you give to the Lord. So, in Krishna consciousness, you will see we are a giving society. Prabhupada told us that we are giving the richest commodity to the people of this world. We are giving bhakti. We are giving them prashadam. We are giving them an experience of Krishna consciousness. We are giving them Krishna. We are teaching them the philosophy of Krishna. So we are giving the best, whether they value it or not. So giving Krishna bhakti is the utmost activity. It's the greatest charity It's the greatest wealth. And you must understand that value because Krishna has said so in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna has said so. And like Prabhupada is saying in the purport, meditation, the person who meditates on me by performing all services for me and trying to do and thinking about this seva, that seva, doing all these things, he is the best yogi. Yogina api sarvesha matkare antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yomam sami uttamo mata. He is the uttama, topmost yogi. So devotee sometimes is engaged in many different services for the sake of the Lord, for pleasing the Lord. And he may engage others in that. And he may say, you want to contribute your time, energy, your wealth, please do so. Please do so. So this is the type of society that Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada started. We invite all of you to take part in it with your tan, man, dhan, with your mind, body, words, wealth, whatever you have, you can serve the Lord. And you can develop a rich relationship with the Lord. It's a private thing. You and the Lord. It's a private relationship. And you can enjoy that relationship because it's eternal relationship. It's a permanent relationship. Krishna is inviting you by these small acts to develop that relationship. Yat karoshi, yat ashmasi, yat juhosi, dadasi, yat. Whatever little I may do, I have some capacity to do it. Let me offer it to Krishna. Let me offer the fruits of it to Krishna. You don't lose anything. If you can offer the nice cooking you do before you eat, you cook with devotion, you offer it to the Lord. Because after that, you're going to eat anyway. There's no loss. There's no loss. There's only gain because it is coming back as prasadam to you. It's spiritually potent. You eat prasadam, you become enriched spiritually. So Krishna returns it to you with potency, spiritual potency, devotional potency. And when you eat that prasadam, you become energized spiritually. Right? So there's never any loss in performing service to Krishna. Whatever you give will come back to you millions of times. The returns, ROI is very high. It's very high. Good point. So we invite all of you to take part in the process of Bhakti Yoga, take part in enriching the relationship with Krishna. Om Tat Sat. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki. Yes, okay. Can you give the mic? It's not on.
Hare Krishna, my pranams to you, Prabhu. My pranams to all the bhaktas who have assembled here. I hope my question will find an echo in every mind that is assembled here. Prabhu, in your discourse, you mentioned the words love, devotion, and bhakti several times. Are all the three the same, or is there any difference among these? If there is, I would like to know the difference. I need a little more clarification, Prabhu.
Thank you. I have used these words synonymously. It means, in common parlance, we use the word love. Love means nowadays many things. But I am talking about love of God, which is the father and which is the mother of all types of love. And that is called bhakti. Love for Krishna is called bhakti. Love also we have for many other things in this world. We have love for parents, we have love for our friends, we have love for our mates, we have so many other types of things. When we invest our energy and our liking for something material in this world, that's also called for the supreme object, the supreme personality, the absolute truth, then we call it bhakti. Then we call it bhakti. You can also call it love of the Supreme Lord, love of God, prema. These are all other words. They are all the same. Devotion means a more dynamic word. Devotion is a verb. It's not static. It's not just a written phrase alone. Devotion means it's an act of devotion, act of love. You do something about your love. If you love somebody, you will do something about it. It's not that you will do lip service alone. I like you, I like you, I like you, I like you, I like you. After some time, you say, what is this boring? If you like me, you should show me your love, that you love me. I gift you something, I offer you some service, I am concerned about you, then you know you really like me. Right? So love is a word, it's not just lip service. Okay? So devotion backs that activity also. An act of devotional service. And doing this to please Krishna. I don't want any other material returns from it. I'm not expecting that my name will be put up here. I'm not expecting that I'll be praised by Krishna for it. I'm not, which is for 5 crores I should get because when I offer this way, although I have used everything synonymously. There are small differences also in usages. If you read Prabhupada's books, you would see them used very nicely, contextually, like you're mentioned. Okay. I hope that helps. Any other question or comment? Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. We obviously thank Mr. Swami Maharaj for wonderful discourse. Thank you, Maharaj. We now have His Grace Ramana Gaur Hari Prabhu and Her Grace Vasana Harini Mataji and their family, Gita and Tanni. They are very, very wonderful devotee family, residing close by, immediate neighbor, and they are giving rupees 1 lakh in the service of Sri Radha Krishna